So today I'm going to show you how you can actually put your product in front of people who are financially able, people who have the financial capacity to buy your product. All right. What's up everyone, Joshua Oduwaiye here again, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can actually put up a product in front of those people who are financially able and financially ready to buy your products. All right. So, and the good thing is you're not just showing it to people who actually have the finance alone, you're also showing it to people who have a history with buying stuffs online. All right. So before I go fully into what I have for today, I want to just paint this picture right before you so that you can have a clear understanding of what I'm trying to show you here. Okay, so just imagine this for a second, just a minute. Imagine you have a product that you want to sell and you're placed before two sets of individuals. Let's say two group of individuals. Now one of the group is the average income earners, all right, and the other one is the high net worth individuals, like people who actually earn really high figures, or they make a whole lot of money from the kind of work they do. Who will you be willing to sell your product to? Right? I'm sure you're definitely thinking within yourself, oh, I'm going to sell it to the high network individuals, which is very good, and it's the smartest thing to do because it's still the same energy you're going to use to sell to the average people you sell to, the high network individuals, and you're definitely going to make more money from selling to them. So the same way, I'm also going to show you how you can actually sell to the high net worth individuals online. And what's even best is that these people online, I'm also going to show you how you can see that your product is being put in front of people who have recently just bought other people's products or have bought from your competitors. All right. So if this looks like what you are really interested in learning, if this looks like what you want to see, then watch this video to the very end, because I'm going to be showing you step by step how you can actually get this sorted out from your Facebook ads dashboard. All right. And in case this is your first time of visiting my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop a fresh video just like this one. All right. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you. I'm really grateful for always coming around, checking up on my videos, and always consuming my content. I really appreciate you. And because of you guys, I'm also going to be dropping a hot product that you can actually sell and make good amount of money for yourself. All right. So if you watch this video to the very end, just somewhere along the line before the end of this video, I'm going to drop a product you can actually sell and make good money for yourself. Okay. So with that said, let's dive into what we have for today. So first thing first is I'm right here on my dashboard, and as you can see, this is my dashboard. I'm going to click on refresh so I refresh it, and I'm just trying to see that you don't get to see too much information about this ads account. It's actually a new one, and I'm going to start with create, because obviously this way you want to go on and start to create. And I'm going to go with conversion, assuming everybody watching this video already knows how to set up your pixel so that you'll be able to use the conversion objective. So if you don't know how to set up the pixel, I'll drop the link in the description so that you can actually go and learn how to set up your pixel so that you can be able to use the conversion objective. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue right here and click on manual, and I go ahead and click on continue. So now we add the campaign objective. So I can just give this a name. You can just decide to give it a name. So let's just give it a test. Okay, so you can scroll down. You can now set everything as usual as you would set up your normal ads account. So at this point, as campaign budget optimization, I'm just going to set it at, let's say, 5,000 naira. But you can always set it based on your own budget, whatever it is you actually have as a budget for your advert. Okay, so now the point where you now do the whole targeting is usually at your ad set, because your ad set is where you target the population or the audience you want to show your product to. All right, so you choose your conversion events here, and if you know me very well, you know I popularly like to use the add to cart. If I'm selling my e-commerce products, I don't use the purchase objective, I use the add to cart. So scroll down. Okay, now I am at audience, at the point of choosing the audience I want to see my advert. Okay, so this is what you do right here. You can select a country, and remember to always select based on only people living in this country, except you want to sell a digital product that you can actually sell and deliver to people anywhere in the part of the world. Okay, but if you're selling a physical product that has to be shipped, delivered, maybe by transport to people, you definitely don't want to use people living outside Nigeria. Okay, so that said, you can go on and set your age targeting, and for age targeting I usually go ahead and just go with 25, because that's the age at which I expect that a lot of people, majority of people around this age brackets, are also financially able to buy stuff. Okay, so once you get to the gender, you also target based on the kind of product you're selling. If you're selling a beauty product for women, you go ahead and target women. If you're selling a car product for only men, you can go ahead and target men. If you're selling whatever kind of product you're selling, based on the kind of audience that needs that product, you can go ahead and target based on that audience. All right, so now this is where the juicy part is, which is demographic targeting, detail targeting. Okay, so at this point now, you don't want to just choose any kind of interest. Okay, at this point you have to now think of interests that are actually related to people who have money. So you have to choose interests, behaviors of people based on the kind of activities and the things they do, which actually goes on to show that they are rich, they are wealthy, and they have the financial ability. So let's take, for instance, based on interest, I'm just going to go ahead and just pick luxury. So if you choose luxury, if you type luxury in here, you're just going to see luxury goods, luxury vehicle, luxury lifestyle, luxury resorts, luxury yachts. Now all these are stuff that obviously people who have money are interested in. Okay, so let's say I click on luxury now, which goes on to show that people who actually want this luxury stuff, or who like or are interested in luxury, are people who have money. All right, now it might not be all of them that have money, it might not be all this audience here that have money. Okay, so just like you can see now, we can see our audience size is small. We have an audience size here of about 599 to 705, which is obviously small because the goal is to actually have an audience that is within 1 million and above. All right, so for us to go ahead to have a high audience size, we're going to go ahead to use the suggestion to increase this. So you can see we have luxury goods, you have expensive taste, you have high net worth individual, you have luxury resort, you have first class travel, and if you look at all these things now, all these interests are related to the rich people. They are things that are related to the rich people. So I'm just going to click on high net worth individuals and see. You can see we have audience size is increasing, and you can go ahead to look for other interests and add to it. You can see business class. So let's just say we go ahead with real estate, luxury estates, luxury resorts. Okay, let's go with luxury resorts. Okay, so we have a population of about 1.4 to about 1.6 million. All right, so that is fine. But now, from this audience of 1.4 to 1.6 million, you and I know that not all of this audience are the buying type, because not everybody who actually has money is actually someone that buys stuff. Okay, and it's also not everybody that's within this group that actually is rich. Some people don't have money, but they're actually interested in all these kind of stuffs online. You actually see them maybe liking pages that has to do with high net worth individuals or luxury kind of items. Okay, so what you can do then is you can go ahead to exclude, for instance, people using featured phones from this audience. Feature phones, you are talking about people who are actually using kind of small phones, people who access Facebook via their small kind of phones that are not really of the high tech Android phones, and they are not BlackBerry kind of phones, those low end phones that uses 2G. Okay, so you can exclude that kind of audience. Now that we've excluded, you see the audience size is still the same, which means we don't have much of these people within this audience. All right, so I'm just going to remove that since we don't have people like that. So the next thing I'm going to look out for again is 2G, people who use 2G to access Facebook. Okay, so Facebook access network type 2G, you can see here. So I'm going to click on it to exclude it also. Okay, so you can see we still have our audience size remaining the same, 1.4 to 1.6, which means we don't have people with 2G or people using low end phones that are among this set of audience that we targeted, right? Now, if you have an interest that has a population of about 1 million and above, go ahead with that interest. You don't have to stack up interest like I did here. Okay, but if you have a small audience size, let's say 400, 500,000, you can go ahead to stack up maybe 2 or 3 of them so that you can be able to build an audience size of about 1 million and above. All right, so it's not always that you have to use this stacking audience or stacking interest. Now that we have successfully seen that this low-end users or low-end phone users are not among this audience that we have selected here, what you can go ahead to do is this. Now we can go ahead to narrow further based on people who have purchased recently. Okay, people who have made order, people who have clicked on people's adverts and have made purchase from Facebook recently. All right, so this is what we're going to do now. We're now going to go ahead and choose based on their behavior. And for people who have bought online or who have bought from Facebook, they are usually called engaged shoppers. Okay, so this is it. We have engaged shoppers. Now if you look at it, engaged shoppers here is saying people who have clicked on the call to action button shop now in the past week. So you see, you're narrowing down to from this audience here that we have here, you're narrowing down to people who have actually purchased from this audience here, people who have actually clicked on the purchase button and have made an order from this recent week. All right, so out of this audience of about 1.4, you can see we have a very small population size here of about 186,900. all right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take away this whole interest targeting here. I'm going to go for another one that has a large audience size. Okay, so I'm going to go for something that has a large audience size. So let's go and check on frequent international travelers. Okay, so you can see we have frequent travelers. These frequent travelers are usually people who just travel, they're just within the country but they travel often. And we have the frequent international travelers. Now these people are people who actually fly planes, and I mean they take flights to travel out of this country to other countries. And if you read very well, you can see that Facebook is saying that this description is saying people who have traveled abroad more than once in the past 6 months. So obviously somebody who has traveled like twice within 6 months is somebody who is actually financially capable and financially able. There's no average man, there's no poor man that will be able to fly out of the country at least twice within 6 months. All right, okay, so you can see we have set that. So let's see what our audience size gives us now. Okay, we have another audience size of about 363. After narrowing down to engaged shoppers, we have about 363,000. So you go ahead and check for other interest. Let's check for other interest. I'm going to go ahead and choose this business class. So if you look at this business class, it's saying people who have expressed interest in pages related to business class. Okay, and if you know business class, this is based on travels, based on people who travel, and you can also see this first class travels. Okay, so let's use first class travel. So first class travel, once we add it, you can see we have an audience size of about 529 to 623. So what else can we go ahead to use? We have expensive taste here, which has 26 million, and luxury good also has. So let's go ahead with luxury goods. Luxury goods actually has a very large audience size, so which should help us narrow down to give us a good audience size of about 1 million. Okay, so you can see right here we now have an audience size of about 1 million to 1.3 million. Okay, so this right here is a good audience size. This right here is a good audience size. So if you watch, basically what I'm trying to explain to you is that first you look for interests that are related to rich people, like you can see frequent international travelers, first class travel, luxury good. And the good thing about it is that once you pick about 2 of it and you click on suggestions, it's going to bring out more suggestions for you. That's the truth. You're going to see more suggestions of other rich interests that you can actually target. Okay, so you can see if you keep scrolling, there are a lot of interests that you can actually target. You can see travel plus leisure, you can see adventure travels, and you can see shopping centers, and all these are interests that you can target based on the rich people. You can see business travel also. Okay, high net worth individuals. All these are interests you can target to get people who are actually financially able to buy your products. All right, so you are targeting these people based on the interests, and you are also going to narrow it down based on their recent activity that they have purchased online recently. Okay, to be honest, this stuff works. If you want to target people that actually buy stuff, people who actually have the finance to buy stuff, target it this way, and I guarantee you are going to get results using this method I just explained to you. All right, so once you are done, you go ahead and set up your placement based on manual placements. And I always go for desktop. I take off the desktop at this point and go ahead with mobile. And once I get to this other place, I always go ahead to use just Facebook newsfeed, because I feel that's where most of my target audience are. But if you're trying to sell on Instagram, you can go ahead and add the Instagram also. Then I turn off all the other ones here and set up my ads. Turn off the other ones here, turn them off, and set up the ads. Okay, so that's basically how you can actually put your products in front of those people who are financially able to buy your products, and you're also narrowing it down to people who recently have bought stuff online. So we are targeting the rich people, and also targeting among the rich people the ones who actually have the finance to buy your products. Now you can always go ahead to check that you don't have those low end users within the audience you are choosing. All right, and by doing so you're going to go ahead to exclude people who possibly are using Facebook or accessing Facebook via 2G network, or people who actually are using featured phones, because those people who use featured phones, which are phones that are not Android or BlackBerry or any form of sophisticated modern phones, it means those people are low-end users. They actually might not have so much money to buy your product. So why show them your product when they might not have money to buy your product? All right, so that's how to get those people off your own target audience. All right, so if you found this valuable and you liked this video, then leave this video a thumbs up, and I'm going to show you the hot product I have for you. All right, okay, so right here now I'm going to show you the hot product you can actually sell and make good money for yourself. And right here is the mini air cooler. Okay, this is the product. Let me click on it so that you can see the video and have an understanding. Okay. So you can see this is the mini air cooler. You can see how it works. Now you can decide to sell this product to nursing mothers so that they can be able to keep their babies cool and their baby can sleep well at night. So you can basically target people who actually need this in their homes or in their offices. But for me, what I'm going to advise you to do right here is target people who are nursing mothers who have babies and would not want their babies to cry and disturb at night. Okay, so if you target them, you sell this product to them, and you are going to also make sure you have a good offer you're offering to them so that it's going to entice them and make them want to buy this product. All right, this can help people to sleep well at night. This can help them to actually keep themselves cool while it is hot. And if you live around the northern part of this country, or you live in Lagos or Port Harcourt, you discover that the weather has already begun to change. It has begun to go from cold to hot, and this means that people are going to need to cool off themselves. They are going to need to cool off their system with this product. All right, and now this product, how much do you think this product is sold for? Now let me show you someone who's selling this product. You can see this person sells this product for 25,000 naira. 25,000 naira. And guess how much this product costs? Now let me show you how much this product costs. This product costs on GG right here. You can see, okay, these other ones are not the same. Okay, so you can see it starts selling from 7,000 and it goes on like that. 7,000, 7,000, 7,500. So imagine you buy a product for 7,000 naira, then you add a bonus offer, because if you look at these guys are selling for 25,000 naira, actually have a bonus package they're adding to it. Now let me show you what the bonus package is. And for these guys now, they're adding let's see, they're adding a free power bank. Yeah, this is it, free power bank. So they're adding a free power bank and they're selling for 25,000 naira. Okay, so now for instance, you want to sell this product to nursing mothers, you have to add something that is going to entice a nursing mother. Maybe something like a gift for her baby, or something like a toy that, you know, is going to entice nursing mothers to buy this product for their babies and keep their baby cool at all times. All right, so that said, this is one product you should go on, do your research, get your materials, put everything together and set up your adverts and make money for yourself. All right, so that being said, I hope you liked my videos. I hope you enjoyed everything I did today with you in the video. So until I come your way next time, it's bye.